Okay, so Air Force for 9 years, Army for 13 years, and then 1 year in the National Guard.
Yeah. I like to move around. I like everybody to get a hold of my talents.
Well, do you have any regrets about your service?
No. The only regret I have is, yes, I've got one regret, that I got married too early in life. Now it's too early.
And yet you're trying to make me get married.
Yeah, well, no. I got a pretty decent woman now.
So what made you choose the Air Force?
Well, I told this friend of mine, I said, when we get done today, at Baylor Navy, take me to courthouse. I'm gonna join something, I don't care what. So it was just about 5 minutes till 5. And the Navy was at the first door, but he'd gone home. And so I went down to the next door, and that was the Army, and he'd gone home. And I was on my way to the third door, which was my last hope, when the guy come out of the office, and he was the Air Force, and I said, I want to join. He said, when? I said, well, what's wrong with it right now? I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going to be doing anything for the next 20 years. I went to marksmanship school, and it wasn't, you could go to a school, you've been to a school where if you got a good grade, you got a good grade.
Yeah.
If you got a bad grade, you got a good grade. The teacher would, it was a, what do you call it, whatever they wanted to give you, you got. And I could get 98% and not be as good as you getting 75%. Or I could get 75% and be better than your 100%. That's the way they graded.
It was more like a favoritism thing?
Yeah, it was absolutely favoritism, and we had a lot of that, and we had a lot of bigotry, and we had a lot of what we had. Newton was terrible, not segregation, but just black people in Newton. This was a pitiful town. A good friend of mine, Harvey Jackson. I don't know if you know
Barbecue
Harvey.
sauce man.
Huh?
The barbecue sauce man.
Yeah, there you go. We were like blood brothers. He lived out in northeast Newton, where a bunch of us hung out together, but he couldn't swim in Maytag Pool. But times have changed. Times are getting better and times are getting worse.